Yeah, this location, it's going to remain lit for the rest of this video. In Lights Out, we see that this family is being tormented by this dark and mysterious entity that feeds off their fears when the lights remain out. Luckily, I was blessed with an advanced screening to see this movie, and I'm happy to report you guys, Lights Out is going to be a hit, and one that is well deserved. I had such a fantastic time watching this movie. The crowd was incredible, and the movie itself was just so much fun. But honestly, at the end of the day, Lights Out is a scary film. It is a scary movie. This movie scared me. It made me jump out of my seat. I even screamed a couple of times. It got the entire crowd going. They were laughing, they were clapping, they were cheering, they were screaming. It just was quite the experience. It really surprised me how much this film draws inspiration from John Carpenter's Halloween. This does, in a sense, feel like a very supernatural slasher film, in the sense that just like with Michael Myers, the same as with Diana. You learn just enough about Diana to understand how she's a threat and how it makes her scary, but not enough to the point where you feel like you know everything about her. And honestly, the ending, the last act of this movie, has that sort of Laurie versus Michael Myers. Final act of this movie was so much fun. It felt honestly like you were going through this fun haunted house attraction, just going around the house wondering where Diana is and where she's gonna lurk and pop out next. What this movie does perfectly right is it scares. It just finds that formula and just keeps it going, and it doesn't let go. I mean, this movie's 80 minutes long. It's fast paced. It doesn't let up from the moment it starts. Yes, you could probably nitpick this movie to death, but if you go to be scared, you're going to be scared. Now, in terms of problem, the screenplay to this movie is pretty bad, and a lot of the dialogue is just straight up exposition and comes off extremely forced. Where I personally feel like a lot of these teen horror movies like Ouija and The Apparition failed at is not only providing good scares but good characters. I actually liked all these characters in this movie. I honestly think that this will be the next great horror movie for teenagers. I think the teenage crowd are going to go watch this movie and they're literally going to think that they've just seen their favorite new horror movie. Now, while the screenplay might show a couple of issues, the scare tactics do not, because Lights Out is one scary film. It had me jumping out of my seat, screaming on, and holding for dear life. As the score goes, I'm going to give Lights Out a 4 out of 5. So you guys, were you looking forward to Lights Out? Let's talk about it in the comment section below, and make sure you go check it out on July 22nd. And until next time, I'm the Slasher Movie Reviewer, and you guys have just been slashed.